them questions, much, nothing less. And then like when they ask them questions, we just react, say like, shocking claim, drugs and weapons stolen under police protection back to cartels. It's so
we are pleading with the community.
It's so sad to see like people working so hard, the tax, hoping that our kids are protected by our police officers. But you realize when these scandals come out to say, sorry? You realize when this thing come and they say like, you know, good, okay. People come to like, no, like this policeman, they will come, they will be like, hey, we got someone with the drugs that worth 5 million. We see on TVs and so like, oh wow, at least like the drugs are finishing. We see this guy called Hudu Mojalav, Zoktora, but those drugs are going back to the street.
Community with the committee to really consider our affidavit and also in the conclusion. Or we are here to seek assistance as we are very, very, very frustrated at our workplace as a result of whistleblowing against corruption amongst other things and the drugs. Because if you check drug,
these brothers, they came here, they say like, we are here to ask your help as we're working in the workplace. It's toxic. It's a whistleblower. I think I need to explain what is whistleblower to everyone. Whistleblower is a person who see people doing wrongdoings, then after that they take responsibility by reporting whatever they are doing. They can do the wrong thing. The whistleblower is going to come and report to whatever they are doing. It's a whistleblower. So they came to Parliament. I don't know if they volunteered it. I don't know if they've been approached, or it's a thing of like they've been tired. You know, like when we are so tired and you see like this thing like now is affecting everyone and you may lose your life based on that, and while you've done nothing, they decided to come and say like, we are here, we want to help, you want us to help us to claim, to finish this corruption in South Africa.
It's a very serious issue on a community. And then the police, they know about this problem, but they are quiet on it. And members assisted to say drugs have been stolen at the lab.
Yeah. It's like the police, they know these things. You see, like police, they know these things, but they are quiet. Yeah? See, like the police, they know these things, but they are quiet. The question is why these police are quiet, why they know these things. They may affect our people, they may affect our kids. You see, like the police know these things. You said it like now, so like police, they know these things happened. But they are quiet. And he said for him, he cannot be quiet. He cannot be quiet because these things are affecting our societies. These things are affecting our kids. And he's right. He's definitely right. I stand with him. These things are dangerous.
Then the audit, the CPN report, they did some what do you call that? Polygraphy test. Thanks.
Okay, and he mentioned that they take those things into lab, like they take those drugs into lab. He mentioned that, if I'm not mistaken. He said like they take. How can we people like Butulan, it's Tulan, right? The one who do Zoktora, working so hard, sponsors, money spent, to take drugs out of the street, then with police who are bringing them back to a street. How? How can it be like that, ma? Tulane is doing all this work to make sure our kids are safe, but we have people who bring those things back to the street.
Then it also confirmed or senior managers, they are not truthful with what is happening within the forensic science laboratory, but they are quiet. Members implicated in the CPN report, they are continue as business as usual. Nothing.
They go like they act like they don't know. You see, like when someone beats people in the street, you're supposed to say like, hey, stop what you're doing. Or someone doing something that is wrong. You're supposed to say like, stop what you're doing. You say like they act like they see nothing. They will just be passing there. Just passing, hoping like they see nothing. They say like, it doesn't bother them. It's like, okay.
It's happening. Hence the arrogancy. We have been victimized left and right. That's why because you are checking time, cancel. There's a paragraph where we deal about trump up charges. We'll see where Lieutenant General Unkoa, she's really not been sympathetic with us. She's sitting with us in a meeting with General Pierre, the finding, the conclusion of the.
The reason why she's not comfortable with you guys, because of you guys, you are whistleblowers. But you say like these things are happening and they act like nothing's happening is normal days, like, you know. Because of it's like that. When you're a person who speaks the truth, you must always expect to be alone. When you're a person who always speak your mind, you must always expect to be alone, because of people, they don't want the truth. People, they want to live the lie. People, they want to always escape whatever they're experiencing. And that's what I would give to people, to say like, this is what I will advise people. If like we are a person who speaks the truth, you must always be alone. Expect to be alone. Don't be a beggar. Leave your ways, leave your truthful ways. That's what you're going to benefit, you know. That's what I would give to people, to say like, if you are telling the truth, man, expect to be alone the rest of your life. People, they want to live their fake life. People, they want to lie. People, they use alcohol to escape reality. So like, if like you want to be alone.
CPN reporter there, she's directed to implement the report, but when General Phahlane it's appointed acting, she sit in a meeting every minute. She sit in a meeting with General charged.
You must be charged with what exactly? What you must be charged with? But he said, but like, who will love whistleblower, to be honest? Even in the environment where like people are stealing, who will love whistleblower?
And we were charged, but the
General was head of
human resource manager. Yes, she's sitting with him in the money. They agree that members must be. Were copying in an open book test, and we challenged the appointment of the service provider, because it was criminal side, crime side also. Then they said this
thing has been taken out of proportion, that even when there is no evidence, you guys want to prosecute people.
Oh, you know, this thing of Tahi, I think you all know Tahi, yeah? Yeah.
So the training manual from one company from Europe for Foster and Freeman. We said no. Give us the tender processes. Give us the appointment of that person and international trainer. The release letter from his company. The traveling work. There's one thing we like about the police. In the police, everything is documented. Once he arrives, there must be documentation to say he's here.
Definitely, it's like that. Okay.
Yeah, I've never seen my diploma. I've never has it. Yeah, I want to know technology.
Definitely, when we go to police station, it's a thing of like everything like is documented, right? Okay, is we receive it. That's a beautiful thing about. But if people have high chances, high powers, whatever that is documented can be.
And then the driver must be assigned to him. There's logistics. We requested those things, they never came. Then that guy said he never came back. One stage he came back for another training, I think it to the Divisional Commissioner, General Pata, to say, Mr. Simon is here. Let's finish the case that you charged us. He never responded to the email until he was appointed acting. Then he called General Nkuwa, his members. We were charged, but subsequently we were acquitted. Then we cannot allow, and the committee cannot allow this kind of behavior when we whistle, we're encouraged.
Kebu, guys, you know, like health is wealth. But small, I don't know. I'm big when it comes to health. Health is wealth.
We report corruption.
So I love this guy, sorry.
We are not protected. As we started our rest chairperson on the issue of our protection, because yesterday I checked the presentation of Mrs. Mashele. Ms. James asked Ms. Mashele, where are you in terms of your safety? She said, I'm alone. We can't allow that. I was touched. She's having children, family, and the loved ones. But she said, I'm alone. But we want to bring to the attention of the committee when we go back here, things are going to be tough. That we want to be on record, because we are mentioning names of generals here that knows about everything that we reported, because they are protecting only 1%. They don't want to act.
But when they protect only that 1%, it's like when you see your boss doing wrong things, guys, let me do like this so you can see very well. When you do wrong things, right, you see like your boss is doing wrong things and he's not taking responsibilities, you don't take accountability, right? You're going to do like your boss, you're going to do wrong things, and you say like bosses do the wrong things too. That's how it goes. You are going to say like boss is doing the wrong things too. You understand? So like it's a thing of like we need to understand and take some other things serious, you know, because of if your boss doing wrong things, man, that's a problem. That is a problem because of like you said, like only the boss the one who protect fewer people, but this thing is affecting everyone. Indeed, it's affecting everyone. But like now is the thing of like now it doesn't involve everyone. That's where problem starts. That's where problem starts, and I think like you understand. That's where problem starts. Let's go.
When you get to office, you mention the name of General Phahlane. You look to the facial reaction. You'll see you are giving that person a problem. Report this thing. Then once you say General Phahlane, you say, hey, it's a problem. Hence, even this brigadier, how she came back, they can't explain. And she, with the sole intention, now we are told she's in charge of the finances of SAP, Forensic Science Laboratory. She's controlling everything in terms of finances. Those committees where tenders have been allocated and everything. It's questions there. Not. You check out the system work in the SAPS. There's a problem, honorable members. FSL.
I like to say like there's stop. I like to say to people like stay away from vaping, guys. Vaping is dangerous. You know. Stay away from vaping, guys. It's dangerous. You know. Stop vaping, guys.
TMS, head office, is the crime scene. Your attention to assist us. We went to office of General Masemola. He listened to us very attentively. We get the report, he sit with it for 2 months now. We phoned Colonel Ramolo, phone SMS into General. We have been called at the ad hoc committee. Can we see you before we go so that you can brief us on the report? He responded, I'm going to the Bloemfontein police day, then I'll see you. He sent an SMS again, not responding.
Number 2. I pray, right? I hope like these people, they weren't going to be attacked because of this mind. I hope like that. It's a thing of like not everyone can do this, you know. I think that's hard to stop it. Cool.
There is a brigadier in the office, brigadier in the Togo. You send your phone, she's not responding. I'm in a meeting, I'll call you later. She never called. Till today, as we are presenting our case to the committee to say, something is wrong, please assist us. And this thing of our presentation, the annexures, we plead, or you can task us to say, go and paginate this thing, reverse it back to us. We'll do that because we are capable to paginate this thing. Is that we were misled or
index and paginate the whole bundle?
We can do that. We are capable to say, When you arrive, we'll ask.
Sorry, guys. So to disturb, and that's so bad. I cannot do a reaction video, and then because of this, what we experience in South Africa, and to see people like him to come and to tell like this what we're experiencing, through hard pain and willing to change what's happening in this country. So it's so beautiful. Like they're not so bad, but the thing is like, yeah. So like, let's go and share this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, my body's tired, man. My body's tired, and I didn't eat. I think like it's good not to eat again. I think like it's very good not to eat, man. You don't have to every time you're eating.
Because we pleaded the secretary of the ad hoc committee to say we don't have legal representation. We are doing this thing our own. Okay. Yes, we can't be frustrated by the SAPS, and then we come here. We've been frustrated by the ad hoc committee. Then it's a concern. Okay. I'll pause there. I don't know what the other members want to say before you close. Ad hoc committee is our last. We've been to different platforms without no assistance at all. What did we get is victimization. And then as a result, we're really suffering depression.
Just imagine. You know, like there are people who went to police loving the police, and there are people who went to police because of unemployment rate. I was talking about this issue. I was saying like, why they don't take people who done martial art, who grow up with discipline. The young boys from the young age of 10, 12, do martial art until 18. They employ them into a workforce. Not people who don't want to defend this country. Because of even like we have people in my, personally me, I done martial art for years. I'm a martialist. I'm self-disciplined, self-consistent, self-respected, self-respect, and you can mention all of that. They can do the same thing to put people who I don't know how to put this, but to put people who love what they're doing, not just to put people like that. You understand? Not just to put people like that. You understand? To put someone there because of there's no jobs, to put someone there because of he don't like what he's doing, he's going to take corruption, he's going to take bribes, he's going to do wrong things for himself because of he don't love to help people. And I can tell these three fathers, they are here because of they love. They love. They love what they're doing. You understand? They love what they are doing. You understand?
Due to work-related issues. Because of we are reporting the lab. And this has been happening for a very long time. My first experience with the theft of drugs started in 2005. And we've been raising this issue, you know, following the internal processes from our immediate commanders until to the national commissioner that the drugs that honest policemen are bringing into the lab for safekeeping, they get their way back to the community. And it's a serious concern. Drugs are devastating our country. Since the beginning.
They are destroying. This boy, man, very smart guy, very boy is going to help their families from poverty. Very smart guy, very intelligent guy. He went to drugs, man. And let me do like this. Yes, you can leave. I know you can leave. But this is a sad story, and I want to do this story like this. This guy was very educated, very smart guy. He put the drugs in front. He put the drugs in front. His life was just like a mess. His life was just a mess life because of drugs. His drugs was like, oh my God. And we see the thing that pisses me off is the thing like this brother, these fathers here, they say like, when you can watch the videos I reacted on, they say like, after the cameras are off, after the cameras are off, the drugs are what do they call this? The drugs are returned to the street. Zoktola is busy with people and say like people and this and this and this. Yeah, but I think like for your time, for you, but not for me. I love to work in the area because of I love to do the work, contact them, tell them, you know. But like now it's going to be challenging. You understand? Yeah, there's still a time, but this time is the challenging. The one that is hard. There's still a time it needs extra work. And I can see like you're so relaxed and chilled. I don't know to say that. Yes, like yes. There's still a time. But for me now, I love to work earlier on. When people are still relaxing, me, I do the work. If one project early, I think we'll be having 50 students now. But like now we can work now. I don't know, we say I want to send the money. I'm still waiting. So I can do the work, like I said. Because when we pay, the more we get motivation. And I want to say to this to people, guys, I'm an African man. Your health is a wealth. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. I want to say to people, right? Yes, it's nice to drink alcohol. It's nice to vape. It's nice to be overweight and eat the wrong food. But your end goal will be hospital. And when we're in hospital, your life will stop immediately. Yes, people say like, don't say that you can be in hospital 2 years. I may be, maybe through accident and some other disease, but it's a thing of like, let's take care of our health. People, they love to pray, say, oh God, why you give me this disease? No God give me this disease. I want to know, so like guys, you know, like I have a problem with, let me do like this. I have a problem with people always blame God. As African man, I don't believe in Christ or that. People do wrong things, then after doing wrong things, they want to blame God. You are vaping, you are drinking, you are overweight, you are eating the wrong food. You are going to end up in hospital at the end of the day. The goal for you is hospital. And when you are there, your life will stop. As African men, we don't believe, we know And I'm telling you, for example, if you are doing drink and drive, there's 99% you'll die. If you are driving and you are drunk, there's 99% are going to die. If you're going to rob a car, transit money, the car, that truck of money, you are going to get shot. We know as Africans, we don't believe God, you are going to get shot. Everything you do today is going to pay off tomorrow. It's going to pay off 5 years to come. If you are busy killing people, your time is coming. We know as Africans, we don't believe Christ. I see people cry and say like, God, why you give me this disease? Why you give me this? Why you give me this? It's because of your action. As an African man, I don't know you as a Christianity, I don't know as a Christ, but me as African man, I know everything I do today, it may affect me in future. You can pray billion times, but if you don't do the work, your life will never change. You must show up and do the work. So this is what I do normally to tell people. Because of me, I live in they call it, I live in a reality where like you cannot run away. You cannot run away. I'm African man. Let me share and go this and do this and come this and but this is what I wanted to highlight. So like this is what we are focusing on, and I say like this for they came here to protect us, to defend us. You understand? So that's so beautiful. Let's give me a chance.
Name of this ad hoc committee, we hear on the news outside that they are mass murders committed by gangs and all this. And it's the result of the drugs. The drugs are the underlying factor that contribute to our contact crimes and violence, and even human trafficking. Because when they get their victims, the victims must be drugged.
Now I don't like. I appreciate this for us, man, to come here, and I really appreciate this for us to come here and share these stories with us and educate us about these kind of stories. You know, this is so beautiful. You know, because of it's more educational based on that, based on how I reacted to the youth of this country. Yeah, so beautiful, man. Yeah.
So that they can be controlled.
Now, how do you, any three of you, how do you explain that both Lieutenant General Mkwanazi and Lieutenant General Kumalo, who was the head of crime intelligence, also head of the PKTT, have said in the evidence that there are drug cartels? They mentioned 5.
What is your question, sir? Mm. What is saying? So like
You made $1 million. Everything I have, every goal I have, every dream I founded, my dog, my girlfriend, my mum, all of it rests on this tectonic plate that I didn't even know was there called my health. You remove my health, you remove everything I have. If you remove my dog, I still have everything else. If you remove my girlfriend, I still have everything else. But if you remove my health, I lose everything. So that has to be my first priority. Logically, that has to be priority number one. So now I've orientated my life around that, where sleep's number one, eating's number one, and I don't miss a day in the gym. Haven't done for a while. We track it with my friends and been to the gym, where I've done exercise. So that's the foundation of my personal success. Everything I have, dream I have, every company, girlfriend, my mum, all of it is tectonic plate. With my health, with everything.
why? Guys, like why I don't understand why. I don't understand why all billionaires.
Okay, so super basic right now. One, go get spring water. Don't drink Dasani, purified water. Life is priceless. And your health
So
is your wealth. A lot of time, it's that feeling that you stick in wrong box. This, you can make that, you can make this. 2 years off, look at me. I tell them, life is priceless. It's the plus.
definitely they know your family. That's what I'm saying. Like is like based on what I said is let me do like this. And I just want is let me do like this. And I just they know your wives. Okay, let me allow it to finish. Finish. Okay, good. So like the thing I respect about this father man is because of like now these people they know their wives because of to come in the national TV and expose the police officers who do wrong things. What it says about that? Yeah? What it says about that? It says like it says like their families are in danger. Though that guy who has been killed, man, it was so painful for me. Uh, uh, it was so painful to me when this guy was killed. I was like, no, man, we thought we're going to be in peace, right? We thought like, man, we're going to get in peace. The way they kill the weaknesses, who's going to save this country, especially when it comes to corruption, especially when it comes to those things. And then when I when I come here and speak my mind, I'm too emotional. I'm too emotional. I'm okay, I'm not. Emotional. I'm too emotional. Let's go.
As we sit here now.
So
So
we know that General Phahlane, at least for the time being, he's been dismissed. He's challenging his dismissal, so he's been at least temporarily out of the system. Why do you mention his name? There's now General Sentumile who's now in charge of that division.
remember,
What is the question, sir? Because you say you speak down, man. I understand maybe, but you speak down. So like no, MKs and EFF, when they come to parliament, they wear soldier things. They wear soldier things for nothing. There's not like they're fighting for the land. They wear those soldier things for nothing. It's not like they're going to fight for the land, man. It's not about that. It's not like they're going to fight for the land. It's not like they're going to come and Billion is not for our age. It's not for.
Chair, media, you know, they have the power to convince the community. And as long as we are still having the report from the media, we are the responsible parties in blowing the whistle with regard to theft of drugs. It's easy to access. You can access that information on your cell phone at any given time. And we are still at risk, as we are sitting
Our
here,
age people.
for blowing the whistles on the theft of drugs in Silver.
So like, but these people are braveless, man, because of during that the process of the drugs, the process of everything that's happening in the workplace, they were able to, right, to go and select, to go and select, this is what we're experiencing, this is what we're experiencing, this is what we're experiencing, and how can we solve this? And then because of the police are corrupted, they will ignore them. They will ignore them. You understand? There's a thing about them. They will be like there and say the same thing, and yeah.
Forensic Science Laboratory. And this risk is caused by our generals. Hence now, the recommendation on this CPN report is not yet implemented 12 years back. It's sitting somewhere in an office in one of the general's safes.
Corruption in South Africa, corruption. Yeah.
And nobody is coming back to us to say, guys, we'll give you protection. But we are police officers.
Captain Malachi,
Okay.
are you not able to do anything? You've not been moved to legal.
Yes, Chairperson. That is after when the then Divisional Commissioner Detroit was suspended, and then General Phahlane was appointed to come and lead the division. Then we held a meeting with General Phahlane, outlining the theft of drugs, theft of rhino horns, sexual harassment, irregular payment of scarce skills allowance, and maladministration and victimization within the forensic science laboratory.
No, like I have nothing to say.
What was the outcome, just briefly, of that meeting? This is the November 2011 meeting.
After we briefed General Phahlane on January 2012, he invited me and Colonel Ramolove to a meeting, because when on November 2011, he asked us, if I call my senior managers, can you be able to tell them in my presence what you are telling me now? We said, yes, we can.
And that meeting took place in January 2012, that's paragraph 14.
Yes, and present in the meeting was Lieutenant General Shesi, then Brigadier of...
No, like, you know, like the only thing I'm waiting for, right? You know, like, not the only thing I'm waiting for is when this thing is over of minor commission and whatnot. That's the thing that I'm waiting for. When this thing of minor commission is over, that's where I'm waiting to see what I'm going to say, what they're going to rate by saying. You understand? That's what I'm going to that's where I'm going to be like, okay, what are the decisions? Decisions are going to be so hard, and I hope like they can be so hard. They can be so hard to them. You understand? They can be so very, very hard. I don't wanna lie. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I want things to happen. To give a sign to people who are coming, because there are people going to say like, they wanted to do corruption, they wanted to do crime and do this kind of stuff. You know, it's a thing of like you.
Quality. Major General Ngoga, the component head then of Forensic Science Laboratory, and Brigadier Murabedi for question document, and the late Brigadier Mutwa.
And you say the response that you recorded of Phahlane was that he couldn't, to quote you, open a can of worms, and this is those remarks were recorded.
Yes,
you don't have that.
We have that
available.
We give it to Bonan. We WhatsApp it to Bonan so that we can play the recording for the committee to hear.
Okay. We'll see to play that recording.
Yeah, please. They play that recording, and again, like it's a thing of like, guys, my system is down, man. You know, like when your system is down and you've been, you know, like I've been reacting from 6, 7 until 10, being on the screen, and I like the thing is like no one cares, you know. Just you need to show up and do the right things for yourself, for people you love. But now I wish action must be taken. I wish they can live the best life, safe life, and those people must get serious consequences. That is my wish. That is my definitely wish. Uh, that is my the wish that I
Then
wish.
your complaint was subsequently escalated in April 2012 to then acting National Commissioner, Lieutenant General Kwanazi. And
Yeah.
your complaint is recorded in Annexure SSR6, which we don't have before us. What was Lieutenant General Kwanazi's response?
General Mukonazi referred our complaint to then Lieutenant General Mukwenya, then Lieutenant.
So that means you guys are in a high position then. That means our brothers here they're in high position. They're in a high position.
General Mugwenya referred the complaint to Lieutenant General Levia, but there was no positive response till today regarding our complaint. Then General Mukonazi, Lieutenant General Mukonazi, after some months, because he didn't act much on that capacity as a acting national commissioner, we was removed from the position of acting. We don't know what was the circumstances, but he showed the appetite of assisting us. Because
nothing, boy. Nothing at all, bro. Why do you think I'm streaming right now, bro? I'm working, boy. You see, I'm working, bro. I'm expecting you all to send me groceries, send me universities. Yeah, yo, it's not there, bro. You see, actually, you guys are supposed to pay me, bro. I've been working for you all for how many days have I been here showing up every day to entertain you all, bro? Come yeah. Who need assistance?
Ruma told us that there was an intention to suspend General Phahlane, but the things just halted when he was removed from the position of the acting.
And he was then replaced by General Piecha.
Yes.
And in 2012, your union, the POP group, addressed a communication to her requesting intervention.
Yes, Chairperson.
And what was the
Guys, I've been reacting for you guys. I've been reacting. Where you ending now? Normally I shoot for an hour. I mean, like in South Africa is bad. I don't lie, it's very bad. But it's a thing of like at least we have people who who show up and do the right things.
response or reaction?
The communication with our office bearers, POP crew, it was within the office of the general, of lieutenant of the general, meaning General Piecha. But it was later out on the press conference after they see the reluctance from the general to act on the issues that we raised that affected division forensic science. Then
I never saw a country. I don't know, is a leadership. There's crime like this. But as a citizen, to be safe in this country is only one thing you can do. As a citizen, to be safe in this country, you must You must be like, I don't know how to put this. But yeah, let's move.
Under pressure, General Pierre appointed an independent forensic team.
So independent forensics, the forensic that's coming from outside, if I'm not mistaken. I think like that is independent forensic. So I think the person coming from outside.
It's there as Annexure 10, the accreditation of the forensic firm. It was Ernst & Young, but was subcontracted to CPN Forensic. Yeah, it's CPN Forensics.
We'll come to that, but in the meantime, there was a response to the POP crew press statement by Lieutenant General Phahlane, who was then still head of the forensics division, and he accused you of being ill-disciplined and influencing members negatively.
Because of this guy is disturbing. When they're doing their job, this guy will become, do the things like this, do the things like this. That's where problem starts. It's like now you are disturbing our process. So we implemented the system in police. Because of this, they're going to mention, this is the stage where they're going to mention the system where like they promote people so that they can work with them with peace. So if a whistleblower, that's a problem start, because of when they implement you when they implement you, when they promote you, you are going to do as they want, right? Because of they implemented you. You cannot come here and come with your own rules. You are going to fight with them. You cannot come here and come with your own rules. So they implement you. They select you, they promote you. This guy, like what you said about the guns being, the drugs being collected, it was so scary to hear something like this, because of, I thought like I'm going to be a police officer, you know. So yeah, let's go.
Yes, that is when he issued an email circulated to all police officers to say we are ill-disciplined, we are the so-called whistleblowers who influence other members to behave somehow.
And it was in response to that General Pierre then appointed the investigators.
All the select people to come here, all political parties are here, and people who have LLP, people who have liberals. These are how they select people.
And in the meantime, you record here that in 2013, Lieutenant General Phahlane had also instituted a court application against you under that case number referenced at paragraph 21.
Yes. In 2013, we received a summons of the case number 16322/2013, where General Phahlane instituted a lawsuit against us for defamation.
And what's the
Yeah, nah. I guess no, you love news. Why you guys love the top? Hello, sorry guys. I don't know. I wanted to give you some motivation. But let's
status of that case? You record in your affidavit throughout, we can read that you also struggled to get legal representation because of costs and things
Yes,
like
we struggled to because in the lawsuit, Pop Crew was also responded, Matimela also was responded, Ramolove, Malaji, and myself. Then Pop Crew took the case to say, because this thing, it is because of.
Okay, like this, I'm going to close it here. As you can see, these are three men who are going to save our country, to expose what's happening in the police industry. And you can see like they're wearing a spell of ZCC. So yeah, so like they expose me to say like, this is what we're experiencing, and this is what we're experiencing as a that's why like we are just reacting on them, you know, because of the like they help us with sharing the information, which is very important. You know, like when we do these things, we get distraction messages, so don't get, you know. So yeah.